G'day, Ben here from Wild Oak Restaurant and Cooking School, and we're going to film some very special videos for you today with a real nutritional and health aspect. And I'm here with my good friend and colleague Mel Jack, and Mel's from No Regrets Personal Training.
Thanks, Ben.
No worries.
Glad to be here.
Now Mel's a nutritional expert, and she's also big on scientifically proven nutritional aspects. Now today we're going to do a really nice little dish, and it's a good breakfast sort of startup. It's a good way to pack your system with a heap of nutrition and a heap of I guess nutrients, isn't it?
It's a great way to get a stack of greens into your diet. A lot of people don't like eating their greens, so a good way is to blitz them up, and we'll add some flavour, and you won't even know you're having your greens.
And drink them all down. So the first thing we're going to add in this one, actually what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of water in the blender first, and that stops you getting all your content stuck at the bottom. Now you should use filtered water. It's had the fluoride and chlorine taken out for optimal benefits. Now what we're using here is kale. And everybody loves kale these days, don't they, Mel?
They do. It's very popular.
What is it about kale that makes it so
It's high in iron, so it's a great way to get extra iron into your diet. And again, just getting back to that green leafy vegetables. It's a low energy carbohydrate, which is really good. But it is the flavour of the month at the moment, kale. And I think you could steam it as well, Ben.
Yeah, you can do lots of things with kale. It's quite a robust leafy green too, so you can, unlike baby spinach and whatnot that cooks down, kale seems to keep a bit more body to it. So we've just got the leaf here, and we're taking off the stem because the stem can make it a little bit woody in your power smoothie and your green drink. Now we're going to pop that in there. Now if you like it fairly I guess fairly vegetable-y, you can just run mainly vegetables. If you like a little bit more sweeter, you can add some overripe banana, which we've got a couple here, and they're not really overripe yet, but the more speckly they get, the sweeter they'll be, and the more tasty, and it gives it a more sort of creamy feel. So Mel will chuck some of that in there.
I think if you're new to juicing, and you might find just all vegetables a little bit hard on the palate, so adding the banana will give it that little bit of sweetness rather than adding sugar to it. Or
we want to avoid refined, processed white sugar as much as we can, really, don't we?
We do. We've got too much of it in a lot of processed foods, so if we can stay away from it, the better.
Alright, so I'm adding some mint here as well, which I picked fresh out of the garden. Well, we picked it fresh this morning, but the mint gives it a really nice tang and really cleans the palate, makes it quite sharp, because to be fair, as nice as kale is, it can be a little bit of a well, it can taste a little bit slimy and not so flash. Now another trick we've got here is we've got a little bit of ginger, and I'm just gonna slice that in there fairly roughly and let that chop up in the mixer. But
ginger's great for anti-inflammation. So with a lot of processed foods that we eat nowadays, it can tend to have a real effect on your gut and digestive system. So the ginger helps with that, and especially for people that are wanting weight loss. Inflammation is a big key to getting that weight loss. So the more inflamed you are, the harder it is to lose the weight.
And we're going to put some parsley in there as well. It's got a good amount of what's it got? We don't know. Anyway, we're going to put it in there. Now we want it nice and crisp. Oh, go on.
No, I was just going to say, instead of water, you could also use coconut water too.
Yeah, coconut water. Some people add some yogurt as well if they're into dairy. We're just going to make this one just watery. Now, avocado in there, which is going to make it nice and creamy. And I'm just going to add in a little bit of lemon as well. I'm going to put a little bit of the zest to make it really sort of zesty and sprightly.
So I like to add avocado Without the avocado at the moment, it's purely carbohydrates. So by adding the avocado, we're getting some protein and some fat into the drink, which is going to help to satisfy you and help to not bring on sugar cravings by just having all the carbohydrates. So, and that's what we want. We don't want the sugar cravings.
Fat's not a dirty word either.
Fat's not a dirty word.
All right, so back the lid on there. Now, if you're making this in sort of the heat of summer, it's nice to put some ice in there as well, because it gives it a sort of a smoothie feel. Give it a grind up, and as you need to, just give it a bit of a, just give it a push down. I think this one's going to need a little bit more water.
And the ice will thicken it up as well. So.
Thank you very much. So once it gets going, it really starts to chew through it. Now, basically, that's a health tonic that can really kickstart the day. Now, have a taste of it, and if you do want it sweeter, I can. Up here you go. If you do want it sweeter, sometimes I add a little bit of date. Well, that's quite nice.
Nice.
Or a bit of prune. If you want it thicker, you can add more banana or more avocado.
Some yogurt, Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt.
And I'll throw a couple of these dates in there, and that'll give it a real nice smoothness. Now always remember to, when you make something, particularly if you're making it for friends or family or loved ones, always remember to try it. Taste it before you feed it to them, because it might taste
not very nice.
Kind of not great. It might taste a bit like arse, and then you feed it to them and they think you're crap. So have a taste before you do it. And then you'll be winning. But that's got a lovely citrusy, gingery,
the ginger's beautiful. That little punch. So really, there's no excuse. Something I have trouble with clients is getting them to have breakfast, because they're too rushed in the morning, or they want to have extra 5 minutes in bed asleep. But something like this doesn't take long. You can have everything prepared the night before, ready to go. You just got to whiz it up.
You can have it all in the blender. Yep. Then just add water,
and you're done. So
done.
You know, it's a great meal, and like we said, make sure you add some protein to it. So a little bit of the avocado or some yogurt, so it's just not purely carbohydrates.
And also, if you don't finish the whole lot, you can put it in a jar or a drink bottle,
yep.
And take it to work.
Have an afternoon snack.
Yeah.
Afternoon tea.
It's probably better to snack on at morning tea time than Krispy Kreme donuts.
It for sure is. For sure is. Cheers.
Alright,
Beautiful.
there you go. Looks a little bit fancy too. Alright, we'll catch you again. Go and give that a try.